Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, bright virtuous ones of the real human beingness. Welcome to this mystical and mysterious month of September, pure hearts of the new Lemuria. Today is day 1 of 10 galactic activation portals in a row on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar, beginning with Keen 106, White Lunar World Bridger. The still white magnetic light in the center is bridging the worlds through La Luna and our rainbow bridges of electrical magnetic spectrums of multidimensional light. Our ground crew kings and queens of the 144,000 are receiving their coronation of solar Christos crown activations directly from the great central sun. Our star blossoms of 72,000 divine feminine and 72,000 divine masculine, as the forerunners of Heros, Gamos, and divine union, are here to usher in and launch the final codes of our quantum leap of consciousness into the hue of the luminous ones. As we reach the critical mass of Buddhic consciousness, we trigger the missing link of the human race through unity consciousness and the 9th wave of complete transformation. We are the change inside agents embodied within the simulation to shift the whole realm from the inside out. We do this with our pure intent and divine will for the highest good of all involved. Some experts claim that the magnetosphere of Mother Earth is weakening. That is one way to look at it, but this is how I see it. Gaia's powerful field of electromagnetic potential is strengthening. She may be getting more vulnerable, but vulnerability is actually a superpower. She is opening and releasing her shields to let in more higher light. She is healing, as are her children, from many traumas and core wounds. The inner child of Pachamama and all her children are feeling the love all starseed ground crew are transmitting to her and all sentient beings of the way. Do not forget to send your inner child so much love, kindness, and care, and let him or her know how much you honor and love them and that you will always protect and care for them. Your inner child sees you as God, and you are the only being in the whole infinite multiverse that can send love, protect, and heal your inner child. She is very sensitive and alone, and needs your compassion, love, and attention. The innocence and joy of this child will assist you along your ascension journey. This realm is shifting and transforming from a prison planet to a freedom planet to unite with the Universal Federation of Light. The Prime Directive has been lifted, and now we prepare for Prime Disclosure, First Contact. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 18 degrees, 45 minutes Scorpio. The sun is at 9 degrees, 39 minutes Virgo, 939 portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 10 degrees Virgo. 2 heads looking out and beyond the shadows. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 19 degrees Scorpio. A parrot listening and then talking, repeats a conversation he has overheard. Been there from astrologyweekly.com and from Divine Brolthor of the Light Pars Kute. Time to be still in this now moment and allow ourselves to be in a state of receivership of the divine design, open into the space of the silence, which holds the wisdom of our own essence. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron, happy September. 9 is new beginnings. It's harvest season. all the pure intention. The reward is about to play out in the physical. Dream big, because the manifestation is here. 99 codes pouring in through all the night. New beginnings, the final crowning for the 144,000. Convergence of all timelines happening at the moment, even those that chose on a soul level to continue with 3D karmic experiences as a whole have chosen love. Once the full unification takes place on a soul level, it will play out in the physical. True divine union within and without. The healing mother energy that's pouring through the past 2 weeks. All I feel is absolute reverence for every living being. Love. It's all that is. Ready to jump again, soul fam, because it's here again. Dreams about to manifest. The Magi kings and queens received their crowns last week. Now that's going to play out in the physical. Take off your seatbelt. We are about to jump into the next harmonic universe. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Just like that, September brings choice points. Clear choice points are key to better results. You are about to feel more expansion, integration, balance, and love. Portal de Leon downloads, which already happened, will be integrating, and you will feel the love in the air. You're moving upwards and forward. There's no turning back for you. You're only headed towards more success and more abundance. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Emmanuel Prius, unifying as one. Rest assured that the disillusion of your realities over the past few weeks, even the ones you've been trying to cling to, was necessary for you to access higher frequencies of light. Everything is happening in the here and now. It's time for you to vacuum again. Call on today's energies to unite with your multidimensional aspects, to ground you in the 5th, 6th, and 7th dimension matrices of Gaia. It is through this vibrational space, and from this space only, that your creations will emanate from higher frequencies of light. The Arcturians. From EmmanuelPrius.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Raylene Brady. The Logos calendar is a calendar of consciousness, not clocks, spiralic, not linear. This greater cyclic calendar pertains to that of the sun, moon, and stars, triuned in cohesion, interfacing beyond time and space as we know it. This cosmic calendar is well and truly established here on dimensional Earth, and through our very own molecular and elemental structure, and through a reorganization process, is now deeply alchemizing in us all. This turnover phase of the planet's ellipses are readjusting their spin as a sacred rite, and through a divine enactment of exchange. We have entered a changing of the guards within all kingdom collectives, and a changeover of the new earth guardians through grace and sovereignty. Yes, upgrades are occurring within all dimensional layers of our beloved earth. The handing over of the scepters of the high priest, priestess within, who in essence are code keepers represented on the surface of Gaia. The true guardians and sovereigns of the true earth on behalf of Gaia and the Sun King holding true. At this juncture, our interceptor carries within the galactic key encodements downloaded into its shaft and made manifest through our birthing canal and macro-micro womb gates. These are etherically held within the fields and forms of us all, and embodies in both feminine and masculine principles. As the key to all key codes within spins, it is recalibrating and releasing the organic cyclic time locks set in place all over this planet as a protective function during the last great fall in consciousness. That which lay hidden is now uncovering, and as the grand global galactic doorways to love, power, and wisdom are reabsorbed, the true earth reality is made manifest to all as a grand global awakening of divine love. No, as this occurs on a planetary level, we too are afforded the remembering on a personal level, the key code for becoming a stargate, and the opportunity to open this function within is upon us. As a wisdom keeper, concern yourself not with exceeding or living up to your own expectations, but release the notion and need for expectations as a whole. For in expectancy lies the concept of shoulds and should-nots, as an attachment to controlling the timing of one's fated destiny as a 3D constraint. The earth is entering into a phase of flux, which is known by the wisdom keepers as frenetic timing. This is much likened to being shaken free, and as you are letting go and shedding old layers of outmoded dross, and as the etheric restructuring continues, you are encouraged to relinquish any ideas that hold tight, as an idea is simply that, just an idea. Stillness and movement is the key. Being in the 3D world, but not pulled into the drama vortex of the hijacked version as a primary reference point is the lesson. Surrender for surrender's sake and no other cause. Miraculously finding ourselves in the free flow of organic fluidity, spontaneously open and opening to receiving and being, in accordance with divine will. Rise and shine, beloved Homo Luminous. Rise and shine. Raylene Brady. 1111 flowing in. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. Welcome to September. This month is going to be a bit different from what we have been experiencing for most of this year, although a couple of themes from 2020 will be repeating. September is a spiritual pilgrimage as we go through the 4 stages of spiritual initiation, the birth, trial, lesson, and enlightenment, where we move from student to master. September is also a 6 energy, which is dissension, or what we also call energy downloads. We need dissension for ascension, and we transcend to ascend. September is going to be a big month and a relief from some of the tough energies we have been experiencing. It isn't going to magically disappear, but our spiritual pilgrimage will reveal our mastery and our victory. I am feeling the shift in energy today. Are you? It's September, and it's time to shine. From EnlighteningLife.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. September is always a special month, and this year September ushers in a powerful code of success, love, and abundance. Every year the 9th month doubles up the same single-digit number as the current universal year. 2022 is a 6 universal year. 9/2022 is 15/6 universal month. 6 symbolizes love, responsibilities, nurturing, and abundance. And September's 15 code resonates to spiritual alchemy, magic, and uplifting others through love and joy. The wonderful 15 code in itself is something to celebrate. But it gets even better. The first main transit of every month sets the stage in many ways for the themes that will be in play. This year on September 1st, a beautiful transit activates Jupiter, joy, and Mars, energy. On September 1st, Jupiter is sextile to Mars. The courage, vitality, and drive of Mars energizes Jupiter's joy, big vision, and opportunities, creates a wonderful recipe for success. Your desire to accomplish something of value is greatly enhanced. Mars symbolizes new beginnings, as does September 1st, so any project you begin now has a greater success rate. With Jupiter, it is vital to focus your intentions on what brings you joy. Act on those things and see the results unfold. The combination of September's 15/6 universal month number and Jupiter's major activation, another Jupiter transit follows on September 2nd, also means your financial flow can be enhanced in a big way this month. Take initiative now, and you'll benefit from wonderful opportunities. You can manifest great progress in all areas of your life. Happy September. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Welcome, September 2022. Dear friends, a new month is here, and with it comes a brand new window of energetic changes. The month of September is usually considered as the new path's initiator. It is during this time of the year that the energies are conducive for releasing and completing old lessons and paving new ways into the unknown. Sometimes September feels like jumping into an unknown lake we have never been before. We need to trust we will land safely in the water and that the terrain will allow us to swim back to shore. This month is about trusting ourselves and exploring new paths, guided by the insights and changes we underwent during the intense month of August. Yes, challenges may appear, but remember that life lessons are not about always getting it right. It is also about getting it wrong and learning from our experiences. Earth is our school, and our soul came here to learn and grow. September is going to be a great month for accepting all the new opportunities that come into our new timelines. Perhaps learn a new skill, visit a new place, make new friends more aligned with your true essence, create a more abundant state, start a new project, or simply change a piece of outdated furniture in your home. Each step you take this month into a new path for your soul's evolution will be significant and will affect your reality in months to come. Take that dive and see the magic happen, but most importantly, enjoy the process. Happy September, friends. Much love, DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Mary Long. We are literally walking in two worlds right now. As the narratives of control continue to be exposed and are collapsing, a new earth is readily available in the higher dimensions. 369 coming in and 77. The bridge is completely open and many sentient beings are moving into it. Many may think it's an extinction when truly it isn't. As we have shared for decades now, our bodies consist of carbon-based materials from the universe and Earth. These carbon-based bodies are evolving as more light comes into them. Our DNA is crystallizing, awakening us and reminding us that we are infinite beings of light consciousness. Just as the orbs many of us see in the Merkaba ships in the night skies, we are energy beings who took on a physical form to experience spirit and experience our emotions at a different level. The emotions we are feeling right now are different. We are no longer attached to the outer circumstances of this stage. We are exiting from it, bringing ourselves up to a higher level of awareness. I see this, I feel this, and I am a part of this. We all are. Last night as I watched the constellations shifting from one area to another, it was quite evident. We are straddling dimensions right now. It is like we are being given the choice of ascending into our light being selves or stay in the lower dimensions to help humanity through this transition. I keep hearing it is okay if you want to leave and not come back to the lower dimensional self. Many of us are feeling this. Even those that are not totally aware of this evolution process are feeling something is different. I have noticed a shift in consciousness of those I run into as well. In a dream I was standing outside a building and everyone that passed by me smiled and said hello or thank you for being here. Even as I had my tires rotated yesterday while waiting, people would look at me and smile and say thank you. Wasn't really sure why until this came into me last night as I laid in my hammock, connecting to the cosmos. I've also been hearing many timelines. It's like they are passing through my consciousness as I hear 1930s brass band music playing, people laughing, and enjoy the band as they dance. Hearing many voices as well. I can't make out what they are saying, but I can hear them chattering. These energies truly are a trip. Those that said these energies could mess with our minds weren't kidding around. Even some will lose themselves in it. I have a friend here who is experiencing this right now. I go spend time with this person as much as I can, helping her to stay grounded and still, rather than attached to the constant chatter coming through her. She is hearing voices as well. I have several clients now that are transitioning as their bodies give out due to the elevated frequencies on this planet. We are not really going to the new earth. The new earth is coming in through us, and as we continue, more and more timelines are collapsing. The narratives of control are surfacing for all to see. Stay centered in your hearts, loves. I feel these next 3 months into December are going to accelerate more as we continue coming into our truest selves and utilize the gifts we have always had as creators. More to come as we all continue to tune into everything around us, as we continue to evolve and transcend into the light being presented to us. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aurora Ray, the final step of the transition. The great news is that we have been preparing for this moment for thousands of years. There were many civilizations on Earth who knew about Ascension long before our time on planet Earth. The knowledge was passed down from generation to generation until it reached us today. Now that our time has come, we can finally begin to share this information with everyone else. We are on the brink of a new era in human history, where we will discover our true potential as human beings and unlock the secrets of the universe. The future has never looked so bright. This is why I am sharing this information with you now, so that you can prepare yourself for what's coming next. The ascension process will begin with our planet Earth, which has been here for billions of years. It will continue with our solar system, which has been here for billions of years, and then the galaxy itself will follow suit. All three will undergo this process together as one unified whole once again, after thousands of years of separation from each other due to our own ignorance and fear-based thoughts. We humans have been given the opportunity to live on peace on Earth again as we prepare for this galactic ascension now taking place all around us every day through miraculous time-slowing technologies such as quantum leap acceleration platforms or other advanced technologies provided by the Galactic Federation. We are living in a state of spiritual crisis right now on planet Earth. The human race has reached the end of its evolutionary chain, as it were. We are now at the threshold of entering into another level of consciousness, the fifth dimension. This is quite an event for any species to go through, especially when they have not been taught how to handle it properly by their own kind, that is, by those who have come before them. This new level of consciousness requires that we put aside all preconceived notions about who we are and what we want from life. I've been talking with many people who are very worried about the future. They are worried about the economy. They are worried about their jobs, and they are worried about their health and their well-being. I'm going to tell you the most important thing in life, hope. Hope is the key to everything that is good in your life. You can't be happy without hope. You can't be successful without hope. You can't be healthy without hope. You can't be safe without hope. Hope will make all these things possible for you. Fear not, dear ones. God is in control. The greatest gift you can give yourself is hope for tomorrow, for tomorrow's day, for tomorrow's moment, or for tomorrow's opportunity. Hope will take away your fear of yesterday and tomorrow so that you can live every day as if it was your last one on earth, because it might just be true. The time is now. The time is here. If you find yourself feeling anxious, confused, and overwhelmed right now, I invite you to relax. Take a deep breath in, let it all go, and be here right now. Stop worrying about the future. There will be enough time for that later on. Right now, things are happening that we don't fully understand, and that's fine as long as we allow ourselves to relax into this unknown experience. Be at peace with that. It's part of our galactic ascension process. We are about to enter into a golden age where our Earth becomes a home for higher dimensional beings, angels, and extraterrestrial life. Never before has this initial contact happened on such a large scale. It may seem like science fiction, but it is real, and it is happening right now. If you believe in the Galactic Federation, this initial contact will turn into a full-fledged contact. This means that not only will we encounter these beings in our skies, but they will land and build bases on Earth and help us further evolve as human beings. It is highly probable that we are about to experience a great end-time eclipse. It will be a time when many new species from different star systems will appear on Earth. They will introduce themselves to us and help us solve many of the problems that we have been experiencing on our planet. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. We are the Galactic Federation. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Success is here for overcoming the last lessons of independence. This achievement has forced others to take off their masks that created false perceptions of reality. Things are getting really real. You have done an excellent job exposing this truth for all to see. Now you can move ahead, more stable and grounded with the earth. Confidence is replacing the heartache caused from living in a world of lies. You always saw the truth, but we're alone in these facts. It's important to step back and shift towards the future now. Many collective endings will complete this September for love to prevail. Rest while this continues for others to align with. Take this time to heal and reconcile with yourself. The shift of the ages is happening, which you are colliding with. Trust that justice will triumph. Focus on this opportunity of union with self and Creator, knowing that you deserve this. You have earned it. Get the mind, body, heart, and spirit back into alignment and flow with the energy changes that are leveling you up back to Source. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Molly McCord. Virgo season continues to unfold with quieter energies as we enter September, and most planets are in retrograde. The week only has a few aspects as Mars in Gemini and Mercury in Libra interact with Jupiter retrograde in Aries, bringing support, ease, invitations, and openings. The Sun in Virgo travels alone, emphasizing how we are gathering our energies back into ourselves and tuning into our body consciousness for greater understanding of how to take care of ourselves right now. Mercury is moving slowly in preparation for retrograde energies that begin on September 9th. It's a beautiful time for integration, listening, making new choices, and checking in with yourself after the big energies of 2022. Mercury retrograde begins on September 9th at 9 degrees Libra and travels back to 24 degrees Virgo, making powerful connections to both Jupiter retrograde in Aries and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. New realizations and powerful transformations are possible during this retrograde period, as Mercury brings us into contact with what we may have missed the first time around and need more time to process. Mercury retro in Libra is making us more conscious of what we say to others, while Mercury retro in Virgo opens up solutions and information we can work with in a higher way, with the trine to Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. September offers slower, calmer energies as most planets are retrograde. 7. And there is time to integrate and reflect on what has transpired for you in 2022. Grab your natal astrology chart as the transits of this month include Mercury retrograde begins in Libra, Mars in Gemini enters retrograde shadow, Venus moves into Virgo and Libra, most planets in retrograde, Pisces full moon, and Libra new moon. From Molly McCord .online. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Libra sesquiquadrate Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Mars in Gemini sextile Jupiter retrograde in Aries. I'm not sure, says Mercury for the 10th time. I could do it. Maybe. What do you think? Saturn regards him with a beady eye. Stop asking me silly questions. He sniffs, then leans down to rub his aching knees. Uranus has been running him ragged and he's tired. Mercury gets a feeling that it's wise not to push the point, but he's worried and has a head full of doubts. He hovers in the air, winged sandals whirring. But what if? Shut up, roars Saturn. Mercury scoots away and dials up Mars, who's staying at his house. Hey Mars, me again? How are you doing? Hope you found the remote. Anyway, so I have an idea. Just do it, Mars bellows down the phone at Jupiter, bounces excitedly in the background. Yes, say yes, do the thing right now. Okay, thanks, man. Permission granted. Mercury starts to feel a tingle of anticipation, an inkling that if he just goes for it, he can work out the kinks on the way. You don't need to worry every step before you start. You can't anticipate every problem. Don't let your doubts hold you back. When you believe in yourself, you'll find the strength. Push yourself to grow. Fortune favors the brave, and all that. Take a leap of faith. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. The 13th day and ethical design of creation. Freedom and the feminine return. 1st of September 2022, 9 Emish Alligator, Part 1. It can be understood that the way creation is designed is that it first gives you power, masculine ego, and then it lets you understand it by giving you ethics. What this coded design has done is it has separated the mind from itself and nature, feminine, almost destroying the natural habitat of Earth. But now with creation being complete to cosmic maturity, we are awakening to the heart frequency, and by this we are understanding creation's coded design. Hence we are arriving at a point where ethics overrides power. With this, the feminine is returning, and we are able to transcend duality to be free. On the 1st of September 2022, we energetically welcome the new sun of the 13th day. We offer corn and tobacco to the divine universal source archetypes of the East direction who come with high vibrational support for the consciousness of Earth. The eagle brings clarity. The true and open heart transcends duality to free the mind, allowing the light to enter and heal the soul. The 13th day of the 8th galactic wave aligns to the ascending pattern of the prophetic 360-day tune, which in the spinning spiral starts the 1st of September 2022 and completes the 26th of August 2023. The 31st of August 2022 completes 360 days of the 12th night of the 8th galactic wave that emanates from the 8th level of the 9 levels of creation reflected in the sacred universal codes of the Mayan calendar. So the new sun of the 13th day that consciousness experiences as a new awakening light of feminine and universal support rises in the east on September 1st, 2022. With it, what hides in the shadow will have no choice but to be ethical and reveal itself if it wants to be free. The 8th wave is all about ethics that transcends our morals. We cannot have perfect morals if we are not ethical about understanding our place in nature and our purpose on Earth. We are here to be in service to the Earth and be her guardian in the physical. With the new sun of the 13th day, one can expect new growth, a new pioneering sacred spirit of pure universal source ethics will lay foundations for a future that sustains all as one and one as all. From what I sense and understand in these epic times of divine universal source change, our collective consciousness is evolving at an accelerated rate. This means we as a collective consciousness are being moved to advance and ascend more and more from the sacred center within. The Earth, Sun, solar system, galaxy, and the whole universe is within and resonating at a higher and higher vibrational frequency, and this is happening to a divine time schedule so as to transcend the duality of our mind's limits and shift into the heart's multidimensional point of view. It is very evident that a pattern to creation exists. This is what the Mayan calendar is ultimately all about. As we complete these 360 days of quite a challenging time in the 12th night, we can sense a new light rising on the 13th day. Seemingly an internal shift can be felt and also seen in our external world. Although it may not seem so, the shift is changing things for the better. Earth's rising universal consciousness and the feminine return is shifting our perspective to adapt to nature's will instead of the other way around, where our reckless behavior had been destroying her by adapting and manipulating nature's will. The times we are headed towards will constantly challenge our code of ethics when it comes to how we treat Earth Mother. This is so because the veils of separation have been lifted since the Mayan calendar pyramid of creation completed to cosmic maturity in 2011. In the time of the fifth wave of roughly 100,000 years duration, the feminine ruled and all the veils of separation had not yet arrived. But when the sixth wave arrived, the masculine came in. This initiated the final process to grow the mind to cosmic maturity. And in this roughly 5,000-year process of creation's evolution until 2011, we have had to learn many lessons. Earth herself has been humble to this. The indigenous first inhabitants who feel for Earth and who were born out of the fifth wave have had to be humble to this process too, and many have suffered. Yet like the Bushmen of the Kalahari, they are still holding the ceremonial light of the sacred universe up. With the 9 universal waves activation, all the veils of separation have lifted. The mind is awakening to be 100% cosmically mature. And with this, the heart's frequency is transcending the mind. This is profound to contemplate the consequence of that our conscience is having to be fully in the heart, to be anchored on earth in the physical dimension, and in the process anchor on earth what the memory of the seed of universal source conceived in the primordial dream-time beginnings of great mystery to be. The shift of the 8th galactic wave initiated in 1999 and is bringing since the return of the feminine and a collective spiritual awakening like never before. On the universal 9th wave, consciousness moves into the 117th night on the 1st of September 2022. From the heart, Sean Caulfield from the universalfrequency.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 106, White Lunar World Bridger. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, stabilize, and challenge. And so now we enter the 10-day portal day extravaganza. The second day of any wave spell is tough because we must face the hurdles presented to us and overcome them in order to proceed. The second day of a wave spell like this, where there are 10 portal days in a row, well, this is tougher still because so much depends on identifying those challenges. And if one wishes to experience this intense and powerful wave spell at its most beneficial, we must prepare for it accordingly. Today is White World Bridger, which represents death, opportunity, and equality. The Lunar World Bridger is the gatekeeper, and he is guarding this journey. Before you are permitted entry, you must take this opportunity to let go and allow a part of you to die, so that you are fit to take this sacred journey. Like a bouncer in an exclusive nightclub, the World Bridger is very discerning about who gets in. Beware all who enter. Some folk find it hard to surrender, but today there are painful consequences to relinquishing control. A wasted opportunity is something you may regret. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Lunar World Bridger, 2 Kimi, Keen 106, the 1st of September 2022, surrendering the challenges. 1/9/2022 equal 196 equal 115 equal 16 equal 7. Day codes 1 New Beginnings Leader Independent Original. 7 Magic Mystic Spiritual Initiation Solitude. Month Year Codes 9 Completion Service Destiny, Divine Humanity, Grace. 15 Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Harmony, Fertility. Keen 106 equals 7 Magic Code. 7/7 Double Magic. Another mystical, magical day through the fires of transmutation. Ending the polarity challenges. Welcome to September. September is the 9th month. The number 9 equals 3 times 3, which has holy divine qualities. The 9 represents completion and the end of a cycle. In this case, the end of the struggle to survive in the old paradigm. The 9 activates divine service, grace, and the desire to embark on your mission with renewed purpose. Red Serpent is the 9th wave spell, so we have a 9/9 coding for this cycle, emphasizing your desire to step up into greater service to humanity. Virgo is the zodiac sign of September, which is devoted to service. The archetype is the high priest, priestess, who focuses on healing and elevating humanity through their selfless contributions. Virgos love to keep busy. They are workaholics and very devoted to their careers, purpose, and daily routine, which bides well with the serpent, amplifying your passion, purpose, and drive. September is a 6 universal month. 9 plus 2022 equal 9 plus 6 equal 15 equals 6. This activates a 6-6 Heaven's Gate code, as we have a 6-year code and a 6 universal month code. The red serpent wave spell is also in the 6th vertical column of the Tzolk'in, giving us a 666 coding. The 666 is the frequency of Christ consciousness. The 6 is a beautiful, harmonious frequency activating heaven's blessings, romance, fertility, joy, and focuses on family connections. A beautiful alignment of codes to counter the intensity of the serpent cycle. Ready, set, go. Here we go down the slippery slide. 10 gap days in a row of intense energies. The interdimensional doorways are flung wide open, flooding our planet with new energies that are now available for us to access and utilize through our chakras. The solar flares and CMEs are rolling in continuously, and our ascension is really amping up to the max. Today is a Pakal Votan day. Keen 106 is one of the 13 clear signs on the tomb lid of Mayan King Pakal Votan. Double whammy. Therefore, this day is a very potent one indeed. Day 2 in the red serpent wave spell of survival instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we surrender the polarity challenges to build new bridges for the new opportunities to flow in. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Yesterday we magnetized and attracted spiritual energy, and today we anchor that energy in our physical bodies. The lunar tone may also reveal challenges in order to recognize and release anything stopping us from expanding into new horizons. Today's question is, what challenges do I need to surrender and release in order to fearlessly move forward with my kindred soul family? Divine blessings for stabilizing the anchors of your new rainbow bridge. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 106, White Lunar World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to equalize. Stabilizing opportunity, I seal the store of death. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of endlessness. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Cris, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission, you can do so with a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And to those on our tribe, if you want to continue supporting us, many dropped out again today on the 1st of the month. So can you please be sure that the transaction went through if you'd still like to help support us. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Expansion of divine qualities. Beloved presence of God, I am. I humbly invoke within my being the expansion of your qualities of divine love, wisdom, power, tact, compassion, patience, diplomacy, forgiveness, brotherhood, eternal youth, beauty, perfection, sustained joy, selflessness, devotion, freedom, tolerance, knowledge, and self-mastery. I ask for the ability to see each one of my fellow men as part of my greater self, to help each one to awaken to their true identity in God. I ask that I may help them with the fulfillment of their divine plan. I ask that I may develop my own talents to their highest potentials. I request that my emotional and mental bodies be harmonized, raised, and purified by the action of the violet fire and the Ascension flame. I offer myself as an instrument of God to channel your many blessings to all life upon the planet, that through me consciousness be raised and peace restored. May God be magnified in an ever-expanding spiral of love and gratitude for the many blessings and opportunities for growth this life on earth offers. I accept your love and guidance with gratitude. I am now standing on earth manifesting my full potential in God, and so it is, beloved I am. From Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed month of September ahead. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.